Are you reversing? Now you are. You can see the waves crashing.
Want a cup of tea?
I would love one.
All right.
Never say no. Put in the bottom of the boat. Okay. Water. And I said, you can't do that. I said, I'll shake it. Because it's it. And all the old people used to go there before. Right? I like Laurie Moffat, songman and Beatle. Thank you. Yeah. What we're going to do now, I'll give you a welcome in our language of the people from this area, traditional owners, and we're going to have a smoking ceremony to walk through it. There's a traditionalist thing on the people in our country, and later on I'll do a bit of history on this place because we have a very culture significant site here. To me, our whole landscape is one culture significant site, totally, no matter where you go. This whole area here is my ancestors' area of the 5 clans of Gunai people. This is my responsibility, given me by my elders. And this whole water system, the old Gippsland Lakes, right down to Lake Tyre Lakes, in the mist there, all that is part of my responsibility by my ancestors. I still carry on doing what I can today. My sons, I've got 2 or 3, 5 sons. I've lost one, but 4 sons that's very much involved with cultural heritage and respect, looking after country and protecting the best way we can. More so in the near future, that just recently we won our native title rights last year as traditional owners of our country by the federal courts of this country, recognise us as the rightful traditional owners under that white fella law, right? That we've always maintained is our country. We never signed a treaty, we never sold the land, it's still ours as far as we're concerned. That is my thinking, that is my thinking to my sons and my daughters, and my wife, she's a snow woman, come from Kosciuszko, Monero people, speaks a full language of our people, and we've had a lot of years, 58 years this year we've been married, so almost, well over half a century we've been married, and we're a big family. Grattan's my nephew on the mother's side. Mickey is on family as well, on blood. And these young men, I have a lot of faith and respect and trust for them to carry this on in the future. In the last 12, 14 years, I've had 4 heart attacks through a lot of stress, a lot of worry, and a lot of commitment to fight for the rights of our people and try and protect our environment and the things that's in the landscape. That's been a major responsibility for me. We came down here about 5 years ago after we stabilised the burial ground, and we test pitted right along here, and we found about 200 artefacts. We put them back there in one place together, so they're still here. So this was a very important place for our people. The water, food, so a lot of activities took place here. But what really upset me when I came down here and seen our old people here and remained all exposed by the shifting in the sand. Made me very angry. So I then took it upon myself, my sons, and we went to government. Do something about it. Right, we did. It's been an ongoing commitment. After spending 13 years with the native title, it's taken a lot of my time and a lot of meetings. So that's a little bit of history. We get a lot of statements made by people about us, mob down the southeastern part of Australia, saying, well, you know, you fellas not really black fellas because of these reasons. Well, that's an insult and it's racist, right? So I'm one person that stands up all the time and say, let's forget that crap, right? Don't you dare insult my people in this area, and you insult my ancestors as well. So I'm a very political person. I don't back off on any issue, dealing with government, local government, or any racist organisations, that I'll confront them. And that's been my role for the last 40 odd years. So I've been pretty busy. There's a cherry tree and the gum leaves. They're very significant used in our ceremonies, in our smoking ceremonies. I'll have the elders first, please. To the smoke. In our language, woman India means welcome to our country. So as you walk through the smoke, I'll identify it. Come on, you other mob. How's that, Nicky? Do you get the good smoke, Nicky, see, with the cherry tree?
Yeah.
Good smoke.
It is, mate.
Yeah. We'll keep that burning while we're talking. Though we're contemporary Avenue people today and we live in a modern society, but we still custom practice aspects of our culture. A lot of our families in this area is about 3,000 of us from Melbourne all the way through to Horbus, Cam River, of mixed groups, many tribal groups. When they relocated our people from around Victoria, from Western Australia and New South Wales and married into our people, become a multicultural tribes on the mission of Lake Tide. The government policy then in the 1890s were removed because of our fair skin. We weren't tribal people. So they put us out to survive in mainstream society. We have survived. We become very strong in fighting for our rights. We've been able to adapt and to live in the white-collar society, work, provide for our children and look after our families, and set up the Aboriginal organisations. That's a journey I've been on for 40 years, with a lot more people. In our country, Gunai Kunai country, Gippsland, we're covered from the ocean to the mountain country where the snow is. The landscape in these Gippsland lakes is about 10 to 12,000 years old. It wasn't there before that, it was just all fresh water. So over thousands of years of the massive floods and the birds dropping created these environments. I'm the oldest living male in our area, in my age group. I'm 78 years old. So I'll be around for a while yet. I have a lot of work to do. We were the ones that fought hard for our native title rights, the elders. We set up the Elders Council, which I'm chairman of. I'm chairman of our organisation. We have a responsibility under state legislation to look after and protect our heritage. That's the main thing I'm pushing now at the moment. And people like Grattan and Mickey, Nick, and a lot more coming through will take on that responsibility when I'm gone. And I don't have any problem with that. I know things will be looked after.
Warm welcoming us here, and I appreciate this, and it's a lovely ground. I first stepped here and I feel like a warm welcome here myself.
Good shit. I think if you want to come over, I'll show you the burial ground.